Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my presentation. My name is Aklima Bibi and my ID is 1932357551. Today my presentation topics is texturation. So this is content and today we will discuss this 5 question. So my first question is, what is texturation? So texturation is the process by which flat filaments are distorted to have crimp, coils, curls or loops along their length to achieve bulk and greater absorbency. So here are some picture. We can see loop yarns, crimp yarns, curls yarns and coils yarn. These were first flat filament, then after the texturation these shapes come to such shape, then we can this yarn according to the requirement. So my second question is, what is basic principle of texturation? Generally texturation is performed in 3 steps. So first step is to heat the yarn to plastic condition. Second step is to impart the required shape of filament, and third step is to cool it to retain the shape. So we can see a picture and this picture is principle of texturation, where 3 steps of texturation process is shown, where it is seen that is first step is to distort the filament in the yarn so that the inner fiber bond is broken. Twisting or other means are used to distort the filament within a yarn. And the second step is to heat the yarn, which broken bond between polymer allows the filament to stay crimping, and the last step is cool. So the yarn is distorted stage to enable new bond of from between polymer. When the yarn is untwisted or otherwise released from its distorted stage, the filament remain in a coiled or crimping condition. So my third question is, what are the processes of texturation? The processes of texturation are false twist method, suffer box method, gear crimping method, knit de-knit method, stage curls method, knife edge crimping method, physical chemical crimping method, air jet method, twist and twist method. So in this slide we can see a lot of picture where showing the picture processes of different method. For example, air jet method, suffer box method, etc. Here we can also see the different method are converting flat filament into different yarn. For example, false yarn converts a flat filament into loop yarn. So my fourth question is, what is the classification of textured yarn? Shortly explain. So after texturation, yarn can be classified into 3 classes. Number 1, stage yarn. Number 2, modify stage yarn. Number 3, block yarn. So we can see the brief description of the classification of textured, and we can also see some beautiful picture. So stage yarn property: high extensible and less block. That means the elastic extensible can be on high as 400%, less block per unit weight and helical crimpness. Process of texturation: false twist method as crimping. In use, these yarn are mostly used for such to fit type of fabric. So here we see a beautiful swimming costume and beautiful socks. This fabric made by stage yarn. To modified stage yarn. Property: intermediate between extensive and block yarn. That means this yarn exhibits moderate degree of stress, moderate block per unit weight, helical and planar crimping. Process of texturation: false twist method, edge cramping and heat treatment. In use: the yarn are used in shirting and suiting fabrics. And we can see a beautiful sofa and beautiful kid clothes. So these fabric are made by modified stretch yarn. Moreover, carpet are made with this yarn. Number 3, block yarn. Property: high block, less expensive. So this yarn exhibits increased block with little or no stress, loopy stress and common extensivity. Process of texturation: air jet, suffer box, false twist method. And use: these yarn are also used shirting and suiting, and we can also see beautiful carpet and beautiful garments, and these fabrics made by block yarn. So my 5 and my last question is, what are textured yarn used for and why? So textured yarn are used for manufacturing a wide variety of textile products. For example, hosiery, knitted underwear and outerwear, and shape retaining knitted fabric for men's and women's suit and overcoats. They are also used in the production of artificial fur, carpets, blankets and diapers and upholstery fabrics. The product to textured yarn stemmed from the need to broaden the area used of synthetic fiber. Texturing improved the use, characteristics and hygienic properties of synthetic yarns. So today my presentation is complete. Thank you, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum.